morning. I'd like to invite the Honor Guard to start our procession this morning.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello and welcome. Please be seated. My name is Sue Vanderwood, and it is my honor and my privilege to serve as the Dean of the College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Sciences at Colorado State University. We're recently ranked #2 in the country. We know that controversy surrounds this ranking process, but I only see one minor mistake. We all know we're the best. I am so honored to be officiating these graduation proceedings and hold it as one of the most important things I do in the course of my job, to participate in the commencement ceremony of 148 graduates, the class of 2024, as they become doctors of veterinary medicine. I want to thank you for joining us and for taking the time and traveling the many miles to be with us this morning. We will begin this ceremony with the acknowledgement of the origins of the land that our university was built upon. Colorado State University acknowledges with respect that the land we are on today is the traditional and ancestral homelands of the Arapaho, Cheyenne, and Ute nations and peoples. This was also a site of trade, gathering, and healing for numerous other Native tribes. We recognize the indigenous peoples as original stewards of this land and all the relatives within it. As these words of acknowledgement are spoken and heard, the ties nations have to their traditional homelands are renewed and reaffirmed. CSU is founded as a land-grant institution, and we accept that our mission must encompass access to education and inclusion, and significantly, that our founding came at a dire cost to Native nations and peoples whose land this university was built upon. This acknowledgement is the education and inclusion we must practice in recognizing our institutional history, responsibility, and commitment. Thank you for considering the meaning of these words. Now, before we get started, a couple of quick housekeeping details. If you've not already done so, I ask that you turn your cell phones off. And after the ceremony, unfortunately, we have another ceremony coming on right after this, so we can't linger in the hallways to take photos, so please meet up with your respective parties outside. We do have professional photographers, you'll notice, as you're walking through the lines, and you'll receive some information from them about being able to purchase photographs and access them in a week or two. I'd now like to introduce the faculty and guests on the platform. Will each person rise as I call your name and remain standing through the introductions, and please hold your applause till everyone has been introduced. Dr. Marion Underwood, Provost and Executive Vice President of Colorado State University. Betsy Markey, Member and Secretary of the CSU System Board of Governors. Dr. Colin Clay, Executive Associate Dean, College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Sciences, Colorado State University. Dr. Christina Hansen, Assistant Professor and Department Chair, Department of Veterinary Medicine, University of Alaska Fairbanks. Dr. Karsten Huffer, Dean, College of Natural Science and Mathematics, University of Alaska Fairbanks. Dr. Anna Fales, Associate Professor of Biomedical Sciences, Colorado State University. Dr. Kelly Walsh, President, Colorado Veterinary Medical Association. Dr. Naomi Hoyer, Assistant Professor and Service Leader, Dentistry and Oral Surgery, Colorado State University. And Mr. John Weber, Interim Director of Athletics, Colorado State University. Thank you for joining the platform party today. You may be seated. Also, please join me in a round of applause for that beautiful brass ensemble and soloist Haley Price singing our national anthem. Incredibly talented. This is the 115th year in which Colorado State University has graduated a class of veterinarians. You have worked very hard to be a part of this tradition and have been on a journey that started many years prior to entering our professional program. This is a tremendous lifetime achievement. Congratulations to you and to the faculty and staff in this tremendous college for your resilience, patience, persistence, and humor during this time, and for being here today to successfully launch the next phase of your life. As I said, our veterinary college is, in my opinion, the best in the world, and I know the students graduating today reflect that same level of excellence. The basic foundation for any world-class program is the people that bring it to life, who are intelligent, passionate, motivated, and innovative teachers and staff that reach this level of excellence. Would the college faculty and staff here today please stand to be recognized? Last night we had our hooding ceremony for our respective graduates here today, and many of them received awards that are listed in your program. We won't go through them again, but please take a look, and I offer my congratulations to everyone here, and particularly those that had these outstanding achievements. Please join me in recognizing our awardees. I'd like to invite Dr. Marion Underwood, Provost and Executive Vice President of Colorado State University, to the podium to say a few words of congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Vanderwood. Dear Doctor of Veterinary Medicine students, I am so inspired by you. In becoming a doctor of veterinary medicine, you have achieved something extraordinary, and a world of opportunities awaits you. You have been the best of the best as doctoral students in your field, and that's why you're here at CSU, because this program draws the caliber of minds and hearts like yours, with all the passion, intellect, and talents that define you and that define Colorado State University. When you leave here, we know you will be the best of the best in whatever path you choose, whether private practice, higher education, public health. As veterinarians, teachers, researchers, you have played the long game with great success. You have completed a very rigorous program that has tested you in every way: your intellect, your patience, your physical and emotional endurance, and your passion. And now you have arrived. You can finally take a deep breath and maybe a moment to tighten your shoelaces before the next marathon. You leave here an alum of one of the best programs in veterinary medicine and science in the world, a program with more than a century of excellence in teaching advanced veterinary medicine and compassionate care. You are now part of the proud legacy of advancing animal, human, and environmental health, and we know that whatever you do next, you will continue to make us proud. So congratulations to you, your mentors and faculty, and your loved ones who've supported you on this journey. I will now ask Betsy Markey, member and secretary of the CSU System Board of Governors, to confer the degree Doctor of Veterinary Medicine. Will the class of 2024 please stand? On behalf of the faculty in the College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Sciences, I present to you these candidates for the degree Doctor of Veterinary Medicine who have fulfilled all of the requirements.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors, the Governing Board of Colorado State University, I hereby confer upon you the degree, Doctor of Veterinary Medicine. Together with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. You may be seated.
Congratulations, doctors. There'll be more conferring of things as we go on, so we'll have many additional opportunities to cheer. We'll now proceed with the ceremony and bestow diploma covers to each graduate. Dr. Melinda Fry, our Associate Dean of Academic Affairs for the Veterinary Program, will escort each graduate to the platform to receive their diploma and a memento from the college. I'm sure it's fabulous. As Dr. Fales reads your name, please walk to the center stage where you'll receive your degree, and I will provide your diploma, and Dr. Underwood, Board of Governors member Markey, and CVMA President Kelly Walsh will join us down here for handshakes. So we'll go ahead and get started with that.
Emma Ahern, Colorado. Rachel Marie Valeras, California. Bailey Baltazar, Colorado. Michaela Balthazar, Colorado. Kimberly Barbados de Sosa, Florida. Mackenzie Barker, West Virginia. Kristen Barrett, Massachusetts. Becca Barrington, Colorado. Cody Baumgardner, New Mexico. Morgan Bennett, Texas. Madison Janae Barron, California. Kara Billington, Colorado, magna cum laude. J.C. Roche Serda, Wyoming. Francesca Seri, California. Megan Conry, Colorado, magna cum laude. Lexi Cantos, Texas. Valerie Cortez, Rhode Island. Lily Elise Crandall, Missouri. Allison Kroll, Pennsylvania. Casey Dahlgren, California. Haley Nadine Davis, Colorado. Sarah Davis, Pennsylvania. James R. DeMoss, Colorado. Ariana Dixon, Colorado. Amelia Dolgen, Hawaii. Jesse Ebner, Pennsylvania. Eva Epstein, New Mexico. Jojo Pfeiffer, Michigan. Emma Flederman, Colorado. Carly Flink, New Jersey. Jacob Franklin, Colorado. Emily Fry, Connecticut. Haley Geisler, Oklahoma. Liz Glenn, New Mexico. Remy Gunya, Colorado. Samuel Gonzalez, Texas. Stone Geis, Colorado. Alex Hafey, Colorado. Nathan Hamilton, California. Veda Elizabeth Hammonds, Florida. Haleakala Haroon, Colorado. Jenna Hattendorf, Colorado. Alexis Heffernan, Iowa. Adam Hernandez, Florida. Callie Hodges, Wyoming. Rachel Howell, New Mexico. Oliver Hummer, Nevada. Jordan Isom, South Carolina. Caitlin James, Colorado. Lindsay Yao, Colorado. Jade Johnson, California. Miriam Khan, Kentucky. Sarah Cantor, New Hampshire. Kaylee Katzer, Colorado, cum laude. Claire Kazin, Texas. Lynn Keats, California. Savannah Kennedy, Arizona. Anne Marie Curley, New York. Caroline Kern Allely, Colorado, cum laude. Annie Kim, California. Emma Francesca Kindig, Maryland. Belinda King, New Jersey. Sydney Caderna, Illinois. Caroline Cadell, Massachusetts. Taylor Langley, Arizona. Blaine Larson, Colorado. Megan Larson, Florida. Elizabeth Lawrence, Indiana. Alexandra LeBlanc, Texas. Michelle Ledrew, Colorado. Kevin Lee, California. Leroy Lenti, New Mexico. Brittany Levitt, Rhode Island. Danielle Lasitra, Connecticut. Bethany Ellen Liebig, New York. Jesse Lillo, Alaska. Trevor Listman, Colorado. Catherine Lopez, Colorado. Grace Lund, Alaska. Samantha Macback, Connecticut. Kara Machant, Texas. Jordan Marie Marsh, Texas, magna cum laude. Lane Elizabeth Martin, Michigan. Kara Marie Maslin, Colorado. Tierra Sunny McAdam, Utah. Aaron McCready, Colorado. Hannah Mae McKee, Connecticut. Caitlin McKinney, Colorado. Elizabeth McQuaid Butler, Colorado. Whitney Meekum, Arizona. Cynthia Melgosa, California, cum laude. Emily Mercier, Colorado. Jamie Messerschmidt, Alaska. Bethany Meyer, Illinois. Madeline Michaud, Alaska. Sam Min, South Korea. Palmer Moylan, Montana. Sydney Murphy, Colorado. Hayden Naylor, Missouri. Vivian Ojeda Rosenthal, Connecticut. Nicolette Olmsted, Pennsylvania. Zoe Olmsted, New York. Megan O'Neill, Rhode Island. Luisani Perez, New York. Martin Perez Jaimes, Texas. Emma Peterson, Colorado. Lindsay Nicole Peterson Vecchio, Nebraska. Douglas Petty, Indiana. Zia Kwamahungnua, Arizona. Megan Ann Rassicott, New Hampshire. Joe Reno, Tennessee. Hannah Rice, Nevada. Maggie Richards, Indiana. Cody Rinker, Arizona. Aaliyah Robinson, Alaska. Amber Rogers, Maryland. Brianna Elise Rosales, California. Deborah Ann Roussel, Wyoming, cum laude. Lauren Rush, New York. Brittany Sanfason, Virginia, cum laude. Megan Sakia, California. Hannah Selvey, New York. Casey Seymour, Virginia. Zoe Silver, Oregon, cum laude. Grace Marie Simpson Stover, Colorado. Megan Slaughter, Connecticut, cum laude. Haley Snell, North Carolina. Lauren Serrano, New Jersey, summa cum laude. Tiffany Stair, Washington. Hannah Sieper, Colorado, cum laude. Maya Swiderski, Maryland. Parbim Tumarut, Colorado, summa cum laude. Margaret Isabel Valentine, Texas. Caroline Walker, Alabama. Travis Lee Walsh, Colorado. Angela Warner, Hawaii. Brooke Gallagher Weisbeck, Colorado, cum laude. Lauren Wegeman, Connecticut. Brittany Ann Wilhite, California. Samantha Winty, California. Virginia Wixon, Alaska. Danelle Wood, Wyoming.
Please join me in recognizing these new doctors of veterinary medicine. Now I ask Dr. Kelly Walsh, President of the Colorado Veterinary Medical Association, to the podium to administer the veterinarian's oath.
Good morning, doctors. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. Being admitted to the profession of veterinary medicine, I solemnly swear to use my scientific knowledge and skills for the benefit of society, through the protection of animal health and welfare, the prevention of and relief of animal suffering, the conservation of animal resources, the promotion of public health, and the advancement of medical knowledge. I will practice my profession conscientiously, with dignity, and in keeping with the principles of veterinary medical ethics. I accept as a lifelong obligation the continual improvement of my professional knowledge and competence. Thank you and welcome to the profession.
Thank you, Dr. Walsh. I would like to recognize all those joining us today that are currently or have previously saved our nation. Would all former and current members of the U.S. Armed Forces please stand to be recognized? Thank you for your service to our country. The U.S. Army Corps of Veterinarians celebrated its 100th year anniversary in 2016 and has had over 2,300 veterinary officers commissioned. Today, as we commission 2 additional veterinary officers, we will contribute to that great legacy. Would Dr. Elizabeth Glenn and her commissioning officer, Lieutenant Dennis Glenn, please come to the front of the stage? The President of the United States has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and professional abilities of Elizabeth Glenn. In view of these qualities and her demonstrated potential for increased responsibility, she is, therefore, promoted in the United States Army to the rank of captain. Effective 10 May 2024, by the order of the Secretary of the Army, signed Christine E. Wormuth.
I, Elizabeth Glenn, do solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. I take this obligation without any reserve or purpose of evasion. I will faithfully discharge this and I will faithfully discharge the duties of this office that I am about to assume. So help me God.
I now invite Dr. Lane Martin and her commissioning officer, Captain Dustin Soto, to the stage. The President of the United States has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and professional abilities of Lane Elizabeth Martin. In view of these qualities and her demonstrated potential for increased responsibility, she is therefore promoted in the United States Army to the rank of captain. Effective 10 May 2024, by the order of the Secretary of the Army, signed Christine E. Wormuth. Thank you, officers. Today we also celebrate 13 CSU veterinary graduates who are part of the University of Alaska Colorado State University Collaborative DVM program. As part of this program, students study at the University of Alaska Fairbanks for the first 2 years of their veterinary training, then join us here in Fort Collins to complete their degree. We are grateful to the students, faculty, and staff who make this program possible and for the ideas, resources, and opportunities that this partnership contributes. Now would Dr. Naomi Hoyer, our commencement faculty speaker, please come to the podium to deliver her address.
Guys, look what you did! So exciting. This day gives me all the feels, which is why I had to repurpose a mask as a hanky to bring with me. So, welcome to friends and family. Thank you so much for having your husband, wife, sister, brother, daughter, friend in our care for the last 4 years. We are giving them back to you a little battered and bruised, but as an amazing group of new doctors. What a 4 years. And by amazing, I mean wonderful and terrible and trying and inspiring and exhausting. Many of you probably don't remember that I volunteer at Roll every year, so I feel like I'm the bookends of your education. I was with you when you all gathered as a class for the first time, and now I'm here with you as you are gathered for a class for the last time. You will never all be sitting in a room together, and I'm so proud of you. What a huge honor to be here to talk to you today. Ever since Vivian emailed me, I have thought a lot about what to say. It brought up this little uncomfortable creep of imposter syndrome that loves to show up at just the most inopportune moments. I'm nowhere near the smartest or most eloquent of the people that have had the pleasure of teaching you. What could I possibly say? As I stared at a blank piece of paper, I realized it doesn't actually matter. The speech at my graduation was entitled, "Cats, Should They Really Be Considered Companion Animals?" I've never forgotten the title. I don't remember one other word of the speech, because this day is quickly going to become a blur as you move on to whatever comes next. As I was searching for inspiration for this speech, I came up with a list of little pieces of advice that I would love to leave with you. Nowhere is it written that life is fair. Never stop learning. You can do it all, but not at the same time. Find your people and hold on to them. You aren't better or worse than anyone. Never underestimate the power of soup. For the love of all that is holy, do not take yourself too seriously. And if you're unhappy, learn the benefit of a gracious exit. But I think the real reason I was asked to give this speech is because of my stories. I'm going to give you one last story with what I consider the most important lesson. For those of you in the audience who haven't experienced this yet, your holiday tables will forever be peppered with colorful stories that may involve bodily fluids. This is no exception. My first practice out of veterinary medicine was in rural Northern California as a mixed animal practice. We had overnight on-call duties, which involved being out on farms or in the hospital with no technician support. One evening, I was called by a client who had a very anxious Great Dane who they were trying to crate train. Great Dane weighed probably 130 pounds. The owner's most recent inspired idea for how to crate train this Great Dane was to line the crate with sheet metal. For those of you who have not had the pleasure of working with sheet metal, hallmark feature is that it has extremely sharp edges. You should never handle sheet metal without very thick gloves on. Turns out, nobody told the Great Dane that he should be wearing gloves while handling the sheet metal. So this poor, terrified, non-crate trained Great Dane proceeded to try to chew his weight out of his makeshift crate. The owners came home and found absolute carnage in the living room and rushed him right in. The dog was fine. Great Danes have an enormous blood volume. This is not a sad story. The experience in the crate had resulted in several deep lacerations in his mouth. Those of you who have not spent time with me on the dentistry rotation know of my deep admiration for the oral cavity. One thing that I often say is, the mouth, it's the place to be. That is in large part because of the oral cavity's very excellent blood supply. After a quick exam, I determined that I needed to sedate this massive dog so that I could suture his lacerations. I reached for a drug, at that point, I was only very marginally familiar, dexmedetomidine or Dexmed. I graduated from veterinary school in a period of time which my teenage daughters like to refer to as olden times. As far as they're concerned, they probably got to school in a covered wagon. I reached for Dexmed. I had only used it a handful of times in veterinary school with an anesthesiologist standing by. For those of you in the audience who have no idea what I'm talking about, this is a very powerful sedative that we use regularly. Now, a common side effect of Dexmed is an extremely low heart rate. I gave this Great Dane a full dose of this drug with the owners there to help me hold him, seemed safe, and he became nicely sedated. I began to prepare for surgery. I put the pull socks on the dog's tongue, which is the only monitoring equipment that we had in the hospital, and his heart rate was 30. There I was, 1 month out of veterinary school in the middle of the night with 2 owners and a 130-pound dog with a heart rate of 30. I started to suture, but I just couldn't get that low heart rate out of my mind, so I did exactly what I thought was right. I gave that dog a giant dose of atropine. Those of you in the audience who don't know, atropine increases the heart rate very significantly. Fortunately for the kidneys and unfortunately for the rest of us, it also caused the dog's blood pressure to spike so significantly that the oral lacerations started bleeding like they were coming out of a fire hose. I was suturing as fast as I could. The blood was all over me, the walls, the dog, the owners. The ceiling really has a lot of heft when you increase the blood pressure that much. It looked like a murder scene. Finished suturing, gave the reversal to the dog, who was fine. He jumped up like nothing had ever happened. A slow drip, drip, the only sign of his injuries. The owners and I stood there and looked at each other for a moment, covered with blood, nobody really knowing what to say. So I came up with, maybe not sheet metal. I cannot even imagine their version of the story. I shouldn't have used so much Dexmed. I should have monitored the blood pressure. Don't even get me started on having to do procedures after hours with owners holding their patients. And I shouldn't have given as much atropine. And this is a lesson that I hope that you can remember. Perfect is not the goal. Mistakes are powerful teachers, something we're not actually super good at emphasizing in vet school, and you're about to make a lot of them. Sometimes your mistakes are going to have really tragic consequences. Let those be the best teachers. For the last 4 years, there's been a very clear definition of success, and mistakes haven't been a cause for celebration. Now you get to create your own version of success, and please know that only one version of that is professional. Your steps out of this building and into the beginning of your veterinary career will take you in directions that you cannot imagine. If somebody had told 2002 me that I would be up on the stage talking to you, oh my gosh, guys, whatever. I would have been like, you're clearly drunk. I already know that you can be veterinarians. You can do all of the hard things that you're headed towards. You can recover from mistakes, manage challenges, advocate for yourself and others, make changes when you need to, and I hope that you find a job as much as I love mine. But no matter how much you love your job will never love you back. So find other things too. And that brings me to the title of my speech. So if you remember nothing else, I want you to remember this. You are a veterinarian and. When people ask you what you do from now on, you get to say, I'm a veterinarian. Unless you're on a plane, then make something else up. But a veterinarian is what you do, not who you are. So you're a veterinarian and so many other things. And I wish you the best of luck figuring all that out. Mwah. Love you.
Thank you, Dr. Hoyer. I think it's obvious why you were asked to give that talk. It was outstanding. I now invite Vivian Ojeda Rosenthal, the class president, to come to the podium and deliver the graduate speech.
Thank you, Dr. Vanderwood. And thank you, Dr. Hoyer. That was incredible. I can't promise I'll be as charismatic, but I will do my best. Welcome to all of our wonderful faculty, coordinators, staff, parents, family, friends, Deb. It is an incredible honor to stand before you today, but I would be neglectful if I didn't start this address by first giving a welcome to the newly minted Doctors of Veterinary Medicine in the audience. Hello, class of 2024. It's wild to think that we're finally here. Graduating from vet school feels like something that would never come. We were the pandemic class, first meeting each other virtually, then only knowing each other by features above the mask. We didn't know if or when we would be able to do some of the basic things like share a meal or drink together. And amidst all that existential wonder, we did vet school. From first year in face shields in 2020 to 4 years later on the brink of launching our careers, take a moment to soak all that in. Today, I want to talk about something that I think crosses all of our minds often, particularly during moments like when you've been at the hospital for 14, 15, or even 16 hours straight, when you're wondering, what am I doing? I want to talk about the power of doing hard things. When I speak of doing hard things, many often think of physical challenges like running a marathon or accomplishments like climbing a career ladder. And indeed, those are commendable feats. I, however, want to delve deeper into the kind of hard things that require not just strength and perseverance, but also emotional fortitude and courage. Things like telling yourself that you can finish your residency program even when self-doubt creeps in, or choosing to start a family, or committing to a new hobby outside of your comfort zone. It could be recognizing when a particular position, or even veterinary medicine itself, might not longer serve you, and having the courage to forge a new path. Or it could even be embracing the uncertainty of life and making choices that align truly with your passions. There are people in the audience today who have given me the courage to do my own hard thing, choosing happiness every day. My parents and siblings who showed me that it's okay to enter new spaces and take up space, that you can be new to a country, feel like a social outcast, and not have a whole lot to your name, but that you can get to where you need to go, swerves and detours included, by working hard and believing in your worth. My husband, who embraced all of my chaos, discombobulated energy, and big feelings, and helped me home then into taking the leap to apply to veterinary school, and then to, I dare say, conquer it today. These amazing people in my life may not have known how to help me with studying for NAVLE or how to give me tips on surviving clinics, but they provided unwavering love. And it's that love that convinces me to do the hard things. This graduating class has also done hard things. And I'd be remiss if I did not take the opportunity to express my deepest gratitude to all the friends and family who have supported us along the way. Your love and encouragement have been the foundation upon which these glorious graduates have forged themselves. Class of 2024, I see this capacity, this desire to do hard things in each and every one of you, and I feel beyond privileged to have had the opportunity to learn as much as I have about all of you. I've met goat lovers, clinic mates willing to take over your case or provide you with a snack. I've met the best German Shepherd dog parents out there, the best Dodgers and Mets fans. There it is, go Sox. Dedicated athletes, avid trail runners, costume enthusiasts, bakers, bilingual humans, moms, dads, and supportive partners who have shipped homegrown hot sauce packets to loved ones abroad. Survivors of bad relationships or unsteady home lives. Musicians, Comic-Con enthusiasts, wilderness survivalists, book and movie connoisseurs, avid knitters and crocheters, friends to share a bowl of pho with, friends who manage to take care of animal after animal in and out of the clinic, and those that find a way to support their families while making their way through veterinary school. Wait, there's more. Classmates on fitness journeys and physical therapy journeys, those that face bullies in rows above, service industry folks with a knack for people, social butterflies, profound introverts, silly gooses, punny vanity plate owners, burgeoning social media stars, scholars with no degree prior today, and those with multiple, those with evolving identities. those that found love while in veterinary school, and those that suffered great loss. I see you all. I see your strength. Each one of you has left an unforgettable mark on my heart. I'm grateful for the memories we have created and the countless obstacles we have faced together. 4 years have passed, and now here we stand, ready to embark on the next chapter of our lives as veterinarians. I admire you all so much, and I'm lucky to count myself amongst you. Thank you for being you and for sharing this journey with me. So, to wrap up, I have some small pieces of advice. Don't sacrifice on your health, mind, body, and spirit. Do good in the world, and be kind, because every person you meet might be fighting a battle you know nothing about. And lastly, continue to embrace what your gut tells you to do and have the courage to do the hard things. Remember, there are infinite possibilities to the road you can travel down. Congratulations, class of 2024. Veterinary medicine, the animals you will care for, and the people you will collaborate with are beyond lucky to have you. I can't wait to see the incredible things we will accomplish. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ojeda Rosendahl. That was beautiful. There's another group of individuals who've been mentioned a few times now who need to be recognized for playing the most important role in helping these graduates get to where they are today. Today's group of new doctors have been nurtured through elementary school, middle school, high school, college, and now can be called doctor. Would all the parents, spouses, other family members, and friends who are in the audience today please stand and be recognized by our graduates, faculty, and staff. In addition to earning your DVM degree, you have also moved from student to alumni. What will it mean in the future that you're a member of the CSU CVMBS DVM graduating class of 2024? Well, I've recently visited one of my close friends from Veterinary College. She is the owner of a feline-only practice in California and employs 5 veterinarians. I have other classmates that are practicing shelter medicine, equine dentistry, mixed and small animal practice, and some are even retired. Some contribute to society and non-veterinary roles, and there are many varied life stories. Though our lives have taken markedly different trajectories, those memories of our first anatomy exam, our first palpation lab, and our graduation ceremony have remained an anchor over our lifetime. These connections from the 4-year span when I was a veterinary trainee has woven a fabric that is an indelible part of my life. As you all depart today and you launch the next phase of your career, you will find this to be the case as well. Colorado State University has now graduated more than 8,000 veterinarians, and as a university, you are now a part of over 200,000 alumni. On behalf of the Colorado State Alumni Association, congratulations and welcome to this new stage of your career. No matter where your personal and professional journey takes you, please keep in touch, attend annual alumni receptions at the national meetings, and come back to Fort Collins to see how our campus and college grows. Your feedback about how your education has prepared you for life and your connections as a mentor to students following in your footsteps will be an invaluable gift to us. Okay, so now I'm doing my closing remarks, so we're almost done with this, so just hang on a little bit more. So last week I participated in one of the most exciting events to date in my career as the Dean of the College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Sciences, the groundbreaking of the Veterinary Health and Education Complex on CSU's South Campus. The Governor of Colorado, Jared Polis, and CSU President Amy Parsons attended and made remarks about the transformational nature of this project. CSU's Board of Governors, distinguished alumni, faculty, staff, leadership were all there. We celebrated and regaled in the excitement of this truly groundbreaking event, as in 2026 we will open a new primary care clinic as we launch a new curriculum that is the most progressive in the country and has been in a decade in the making. So all of you sitting here today are saying, well, that's great, but what about me? And considering that you all started, as we've heard, was the goal that many of you had dreamed about for a lifetime during the early throes of COVID, during wildfires, etc., all with online classes, after many of you missing your in-person undergraduate graduation, it may be hard not to feel a bit downtrodden. I would not blame you for feeling like you missed out on something on both ends of your DVM education. And sometimes I think, what about poor me? During my first 20 months as dean, I've had 4 different supervisors. Oh, I love Dr. Underwood. That's my new boss. I've needed to navigate through changes in funding paradigms, conflicts with professional organizations, and challenges in my personal life. Yes, indeed, poor me. I took a few days off in April, though, for an adventure that has been on my bucket list. I visited New Orleans with my 3 adult children. It was an incredible time. We went on a swamp tour, heard terrific musicians, ate great food. I drank absinthe. And my daughter and I went to see a fortune teller just for fun. What Richard Lill told me was this: yes, you have a challenging, busy life, and it is tremendously full. But you are an incredible optimist, and that is going to set you up for success. And you know, Richard was right. I am incredibly fulfilled, and my life is thriving. I am, after all, dean of the best college of veterinary medicine and biomedical sciences in the world. But what I want to convey to you emphatically is that your education has been no less excellent than the classes before you or the classes that will come after you. In fact, there's a spirit of community, of camaraderie, of solidarity that engulfs your class. Faculty, staff, and leadership all rallied to use their best ingenuity, their best energy to ensure that you received the education that you needed to be successful veterinarians. You all received a high-quality education delivered by the best faculty in the world and administered from an incredibly dedicated individuals, even though your time was clearly part-time unusual. And so when you come back to visit, remember fondly the good times you had here, marvel at the veterinary program of the future, bring us your ideas about how to improve so the next generation of graduates can continue to serve society in the best ways possible. And we also wouldn't mind hearing what we did exceptionally well. I hope that includes providing a caring, challenging, full slate of educational opportunities with time to build community and mature into your new and chosen profession. And you have chosen a profession with the broadest grasp of health and disease. To quote the AVMA, and as you heard in the veterinarian's oath, today's veterinarians are the only doctors educated to protect the health of both animals and people. Physicians have no reason to think about the health and wellness of animals, and they do not have the comparative lens that all of you have. Individuals that attain PhDs will typically have much deeper knowledge about one specific targeted area, but they have not been trained to think broadly about parameters outside their narrow focus that may influence or limit the conclusions of their work. The typical veterinarian is empathetic, kind, extremely smart, practical, patient, and caring. However, the typical veterinarian has much lower regard for their breadth of talent than they should. While being humble is a very positive trait, I hope you will all aim for being humble with high self-esteem and high regard for all that you can do. Your versatility, innovation, and flexibility. You are all now a member of the greatest profession, in my opinion, and you have graduated from the best college of veterinary medicine and biomedical sciences in the world, and your future is limitless. This is going to set you up for success. Good luck, new veterinarians. Congratulations to you all, and please keep in touch. And thanks to everyone for being part of this wonderful event. I ask that the audience please remain seated until the platform group and graduates have exited. And I believe that the faculty will form a tunnel for the graduates to go through. So look forward to that. Thank you, everybody.